The thing about this haul is that I didn't go to a thrift store. I didn't go to a garage sale. I didn't go to an estate sale. I didn't go to a book sale, library book sale, or a bookstore, anything like that. I got all these for free, and they weren't donated to me, but I guess indirectly they were. These are all from a little free library today. Actually, yesterday and today. Most of them are from yesterday, but nonetheless, these are all from little free libraries. These four here, I'm gonna list on Amazon Merchant Fulfilled. These four books, and then all of these books and DVDs and one Blu-ray are gonna go in my store. There's nothing, there's no major profitable items that are gonna go in my store. It's just stuff that I like to have to put out. I like to add these to my Saturday Night Live, SNL selection, and different types of books and whatnot. But these four here, none of them are outrageously high in price, but it sort of varies here. This one does not sell very often, but that'll be more of a long tail. That one on the list for $20. This one sells, all three of these sell pretty often here. This one on the list for 17. This one on the list for, this one here I'm going to list for 15. And this one on the list for almost 12, $11.99. So this one here by Noam Chomsky is from 2023. It's from this year. Let's see when this one came out. This one came out 2021, so relatively new. Anytime you see anything about goddesses or witches, I would check those out. Noam Chomsky stuff, older stuff is not really going to be valuable, but newer stuff is going to hold its value for a little while. This one is going for decent money. It's selling pretty often. This one's 2012, so 11 years old. And then this one is still sealed. I think that it's pretty recent as well. There's a little free library near where I drop off my kids that puts out these types of, it was all of these. Let me see. Yes, it was all four of these. Came from that little free library. And I also grabbed this one and this one as well. So really good stuff that comes out of there. It's a small one, but the person that lives there seems to read a lot and puts a lot of stuff out, good stuff out. A lot of the little free libraries that I encounter have the same books. Most of them are kids' books, or they're really beat up. They're much older types of books that are not really good for my bookstore, or that are not worth selling online, but they're great for people that are just looking for something to read. Some little free libraries are better than others. The other one I went to yesterday is sort of grown into the person's garage. It's a much different situation. And they get in a lot of new stuff, but I haven't been there in a while. So they also get in DVDs and whatnot. It's all free. And every single day they're giving away books. And so since that's, somewhat not really my competition, but those people that are going there consistently, aren't going to go to my bookstore probably because they're getting stuff for free. So I have no problem getting free stuff from them, and they have no problem giving it away. So I love to find stuff like this because I get it back out in circulation into people's hands really quickly, especially the stuff on Amazon that's selling fast. There's people out there that want to read it. I get it to them quickly, so I have no problem. Also, I do leave books in little free libraries. I've left hundreds of them over the years, probably more than that. And I used to carry around a box of books that I would just put into little free libraries, but I stopped going to them until kind of recently. This one in particular, and I just happened to go to this other one, which I hadn't been to since last year. So I don't go to them that often, but occasionally. And if I have some extra books, I'll put them back in my car, and then I'll just leave them in there to kind of take some books, leave some. I don't always have books to leave, but I have always left way more books than I've ever taken over the years. You can also, start one yourself. They're pretty inexpensive. It's you can't put that many books into a typical little free library, little box or not box, but depending on the kind of one that you either have pre-built or you build yourself. You might be able to put 20 books in there depending on the size. Some are bigger than others. And if you're going to do it, I recommend putting out new books pretty often. I also recommend posting on Nextdoor, Facebook, any other groups that you're part of, just to kind of get the word out. Otherwise, people won't know about it. You can't rely on the Little Free Library website to send people to you, or to your little library, Little Free Library. Hardly any of them that I've been to are doing that. They just stick books in there, and there's usually the same books in there. So I just stopped going to most of them. But if I had one, that's what I would recommend doing. And that's kind of, how you would grow it to get better books in there for yourself, for others, and just to distribute more books. So when you're coming across books, things that stand out, like a Noam Chomsky book that's much newer, this is from this year, they can be worth money. Almost, not every single newer book is going to be worth money, but there is sort of a time frame for newer books as to whether you can sell them on Amazon for any profit. But it kind of varies. It could be 6 months, it could be a year, it could be even longer. But I would say roughly 6 months to a year. If you find a book that was published in February of this year, 2023, now it's October, almost November, it might still hold its value. It might still have enough profit in there to sell it on Amazon or even eBay. So it always depends. This one's a couple years old, but this one, because of its topic and because apparently not that many were made or published, that it still can be it's still selling really well. So certain topics are just going to keep selling well, and it doesn't matter if they're older. This is 2 years old, so. But again, witches, goddesses, anything like that, I would definitely look up. This one just looked like it could be worth the money. I'd never heard of it before, but ends up that it's selling pretty often. This is a former library copy, which doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. I would mention it, though, in your condition notes. Just say former library copy. I mean, this one doesn't have a bunch of stickers and stamps. It just has that one there and this sticker on the front. And I believe, oh no, it's got one here on the spine as well. But that's it. So it's not in really bad shape. It's in good shape, good condition. So definitely look out for those types of books. All right, guys. So look out for those kind of books, but Little Free Libraries, check them out. Definitely add as many books as you can. If you're going to take a lot of them, definitely add some or go back and add some. It's always helpful to those people, and so more people can get books in their hands. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Take care.